Hi cake friends, welcome back to Shirley's Bakes Cakes. Here on Wisdom Wednesday, I'm going to show you guys how we achieve the micro scallop look on our cake today. So this is my micro scallop cake comb, and I'm going to show you guys how we get it to look like that on our cake. So this is my chocolate cake. I have already chrome coated it and it's ready for the final coat. So we are just going to start with our buttercream and we're going to put it around the cake here. When you're doing any kind of stripes or texture on your cake, I like to put more buttercream on. Instead of just use my usual spatula, I'm gonna use this like I do when I do stripe cakes, just so we have more buttercream so we can make the scallops look that much better. So I'm just gonna put the buttercream around our cake here, and then we will start with our scallop. It's called the micro scallop comb, and it is so fun, and I'm excited to get to use it today. So we're just gonna buttercream around our cake, just so it's got more buttercream so that we have more buttercream to work with when we're doing our scallop. Like I said, it doesn't have to be pretty. Nothing about this is, all we're doing is just covering the cake in buttercream right now. But the good news is this chocolate buttercream smells delicious and I really want to eat it. Okay, so we're just about here at the top. Okay, now we are just gonna get our little spatula here and we're just gonna kind of smooth it out just a little bit so that it'll be ready for our scallop comb. Just gonna smooth it. This doesn't have to be perfect either. It's just kind of smoothing out our buttercream. And then we'll be ready for our scallop comb. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna add a little bit more buttercream just so that we have a lot to work with when we need it. I just wanna make sure we have enough buttercream. Okay, spread it just a little. All right, let's get our scallop comb. Okay, so smooth out just a little. Like I said, nothing perfect right now. We are just smoothing it out. And then as we go, we're gonna be adding more buttercream as well as we start with our scallop comb. Okay, so I've got my scallop, micro scallop cake comb, and now we're just gonna put it onto our buttercream and just, it's the same as using a flat, just flat cake comb. We're just having scallops on it. So it's the same kind of thing. We don't use a lot of pressure. It's just setting it there. And then we'll just kind of pull it as we go along to achieve these little scallops in our cake. And we'll have to do a few swipes. We'll have to add more buttercream. We're gonna do one swipe around to begin. Okay, you can see that it's starting to show up. Super fun. All right, I'll pull you guys a little bit closer so you guys can see it up close. As you can see, we've went around the cake one time, and we obviously need to add more buttercream. I actually like this look. Like, this is kind of a fun look. And if I wasn't making this kind of cake, I would definitely leave it. It's kind of like a rusticy look. I really like it, but we're not doing that today. So now I'm gonna add more buttercream, places where it didn't get it, and then we will continue scraping and making this microblade onto our cake. It's just about adding more buttercream in places so that we can achieve the look that we are going for. Okay, let's try another scrape around. Remember, we just go nice and slow, and we will line up to make sure that they're in the right spot now. Okay, and now we're just gonna go slowly around the cake again. Don't push too crazy hard. Just kind of softly go around. All right, we're getting more and more. It's looking good. Okay, so now I'm gonna scrape this off here and we're gonna put it on the parts that it's missing. So over here keeps missing a little bit, so that means we need more buttercream. Right here, I just flipped some buttercream there. Sorry guys. All right, so we're just gonna add to the places that it's not grabbing a hold of that buttercream. And then we'll do another swipe. Actually, get some hair off the top. Here, okay. Let's do another swipe and see what we end up with here. Make sure to clean off your cake scraper after every swipe. But you guys already know that. Okay, we got a clean cake scraper, and now we're gonna go again. So line up those grooves again, make sure you're right in the right spot. And then we're slowly gonna go around the cake again. Okay, we're getting more and more each time we go, and we're just gonna keep on going, guys. As you can see, it takes a little bit of time to just kind of get those little scallops to look good. Just keep going as long as you guys feel like you want to, and it will turn out looking really good. But it's also okay if it's not perfect the first few times that you try with this, because it is definitely, you just have to practice. As any cake maker would tell you, practice does make perfect. Things don't go perfect when you first try either. Just keep on going and don't give up, and you will have a super fun scalloped cake before you know it, guys. All right guys, there you have it, our scalloped cake. I left the top a little bit unfinished because of the cake that I'm making today, but usually if you want to cut off the top, freeze it, and then you'll be able to pull it out of the freezer and get a sharp knife, and you'll be able to cut it right off the top so you have a nice smooth top. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out here on Wisdom Wednesday at Shelley's Bakes Cakes. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, guys, and have a good day.